وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى آمنت بالله صدق الله العلي العليم सब हज़रात मिलकर बावाज़ बुलंद दुरूशी पढ़िए अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला सय्यिदिना व मौलाना मुहम्मद व अला आलि सय्यिदिना व मौलाना मुहम्मद व बारिक व सल्लि अलैहि अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या सय्यिदी या रसूलल्लाह व अला आलिका व अस्हाबिका या सय्यिदी या हबीबल्लाह अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या सय्यिदी या रसूलल्लाह व अला आलिका व अस्हाबिका या सय्यिदी या शफीअल मुज़निबीन अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या सय्यिदी या रसूलल्लाह व अला आलिका व अस्हाबिका या सय्यिदी या रहमतल लिल आलमीन Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. After praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending infinite salutations, peace and blessings upon the best of creation, the beloved of Allah Almighty, the coolest to our eyes, the purpose of our lives, the inspirer to our minds, the reviver of our hearts, the awakener to our souls, the greatest role model sent to mankind, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most honored one, the most remembered one, the greatest one of them all, none other than Sayyiduna Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa baraka wa sallama. Brothers and sisters, today and tonight I want to take you on a journey through life on the street. I want you guys and sisters to give me your ears for a few moments to explain to yourselves about how the street is running at this moment in time, and how sadly this certain mentality that has grown amongst young brothers and sisters or wanting to be bad boys and bad girls, and how there is so much corruption on the streets of Bradford and in other streets up and down the UK. Why this is happening and how people are thinking today with this certain bad boy wannabe mentality. I want to shed some light on this. I hope that you can lend me your ears to listen to what I have to say. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all tawfiq to become good Muslims. Ameen. Let's begin with this question. That this title of this topic is "You want to be a bad boy." What does it actually mean when somebody says, and you ask young people today, you ask today's youth who are on the street growing up, and they see these bad boy cars flying up and down Oak Lane, and these young lads look at these boys who are wearing bling bling, all this gold, Armani, Gucci. You ask this young lad, you say, "Brother, tell me something." And he says, "What is it, bro?" I said to him, what do you want to be? He says, brother, I want to be like my elder brother. I want to be a bad boy. I want to rule the streets. I want to be a gangster. I want to be like all these Al Capones and these Pablo Escobars. I want to be the meanest man on the street. I want people to fear me. I want people to look at me and say, man, that guy is a rich man. That guy is the man. He's running the streets of Bradford. People fear him. This lad, he tells me this. And I think to myself, really? But gangsters are not born gangsters. Remember this point. Gangsters are not born gangsters. Every child that is born sinless and pure. It's society that begins to corrupt that boy or that girl. It's society. It's everything around him. And I want to look at now what it is that it is around us that has corrupted our young brothers and sisters. This mentality when the young lad walks out onto the street, and I walk out onto my street, and I walk out onto other streets, and you see it in the streets of Bradford. There's these groups of lads hanging about. You get the BD3 boys, then you get the BD5, West Bowling crew, then you get the Legit Green crew, then you get the Oak Laners in BD8, you get the BD9, and they have this mad turf wars, something out of GTA, Grand Theft Auto, serious vendettas against one another. Brother, don't walk on my territory. You tell me, brother, since when did you own the street? Since when did you own the street? You want to own this street? But this street you can't own. You were born on these streets. I was born on the street, man. I can't change my ways. Brother, I can't change my ways. I'm a gangster. He comes and says, I'm a gangster. I ain't going to change my ways for nobody. I ain't going to... Look, man, 14 years I've been dealing. 14 years I've been picking skunk and selling it, cocaine, heroin. I've been a bad boy. You think all of a sudden Imam Asim going to change? I had brothers last night on Great Horton Road, 18, 19-year-olds in the tinted up Seattle Leones. And they're sitting there, and the man's licking a bud. He's licking his zoot. One of the brothers goes over and says, brother, I'm inviting you towards good. He said, why? Brother, I only live once. I'm a gangster. Says, I only live once. I want to be a bad boy. I want to enjoy my life. I want this reputation and respect. Great Horton Lane on a Friday night. 16, 17-year-old girls. 18, 19-year-old lads. Driving up and down. So much bagherti, behayai. So much indecency, immodesty. Next man's sisters. You know what I say? You know what I say? Where are their parents? Where are those people's parents gone? Mothers at home worried sick. Sons out there terrorizing the streets. Corrupting these streets. Tell me how hard it's become to walk on the streets of Bradford now. Bradford's notorious, it has a reputation. Little Bradford is big on this map. The drugs game, the industry, bad boy mentality, wannabes. They say bad boys are born in Bradford. Where are those bad boys? Tell me. Where are those gangsters? What do they have? They want to earn money. They want respect. They want reputation. They want to terrorize. They want to cause harm. They go to the next man, he's dealing good. He says, brother, what are you doing? He says, so what? I'm earning grafting, Imam Sahib, grafting. Game has to go on, Imam Sahib. The game has to go on. This is my graft, I'm earning. Then he said, wait a minute, fellow, now Imam Sahib, I went to the kuffar and that. I poisoned the gore. You know, he's white man. What's a white man gonna do? Brother, he's a human. Today you're doing it to them. What goes around comes around. Karma is a very dangerous thing. What goes around comes around. Today you think you're a bad boy and a dealer. You got this sick car, driving around thinking you're 10 men, got these lines in your head. And then when you look at it, the reality of it, what is he? He's a nobody. Take his boys away from him. Take his firm away from him. Take his bad boy gang members away from him. These men who are driven by shaitan. Shaitan is running through their bloods. Shaitan is driving them insane and mental. Chasing after the dunya. Chasing after respect. Have no morals. Have no etiquette. Have no decency. Absolutely nothing. Arrogant to the core. Selfish people. Gangsters are selfish. You watch these movies, that's what it teaches you. These gangsters are all selfish. Out there, it's a dog world, I tell you. It's a doggy dog world out there. Every man is for himself. Bring me all the biggest shotters and top dealers here now. Ask them. Every man for themselves. He brings his boys up. Bro, I'm there. I'm with you all the way and that. When you're 6 feet under, where are your boys? Tell me. Where are your boys? 6 feet under, I know mans. Big dealers gone from this dunya. People don't even remember them. Gangsters don't be remembered. You were born to be Al Capone. You wasn't born to be Tony Montana. That's not you, brother. This is this mentality in your head. The streets corrupted you out there. I'm on the same street as you. Why is it I'm not corrupted? Why is it I am dealing good? What? I have Iman. You guys have Iman. You're born as Muslims. These young lads grow, they dress in a certain manner, walk in a certain swagger, have this certain mentality. Why? What is it? What's in their minds? Everything around them, man's wearing top dollar clothing, got a big boy car, mentality in it, it's peer pressure. Most of the time, gangsters think they're gangsters because of the boys around them. He just pumps him up. It's a night out, Friday night, you're going to go to Sheffield, Birmingham, Liverpool, nightlife. Our lads love the nightlife. It's a sad reality. Never mind lads, our sisters are doing it. Hijabis are doing it. Brothers with beards are doing it. It's a reality out there. So much corruption out there. So much corruption. To the core. Parents can't even control their kids no more. That's how bad it is out there. Parents can't control their kids. Man's terrorizing the street. Man's dealing on his own doorstep. On his own doorstep. His mother's at home. He doesn't give him 2 monkeys about it. He doesn't care. So what? Sisters there, he doesn't care. I know big dealers who got their sisters and mothers involved in the game. Sisters, mothers are picking up. Brother, what morals are there? What morals are there in this game? Tell me. What morals? Every man for themselves. Doggy dog world out there, I'm telling you. It's a doggy dog world out there. Every man is for himself out there. 2 minutes, you see these bad boys. Yeah, man, I'm there. I'm there with you. Who's there? Where are you, brother? Today you're rolling around in a bad boy car. Everyone's giving you attention. You love the attention. Humans love attention. Brother, you give me attention, you're my best friend. When he's walking and he sees, yeah, look at him, man, the guy's getting, yeah, man. He's giving me attention. The man's boosting my ego. Everyone's living off ego boost today. Whether they're mullahs, whether they're gangsters. Everyone is bouncing off everyone's ego. Man's come up in a bad car, man. He doesn't ask him, how you doing, brother? How's your family? It's a bad car, man. Where did you get your whip from, bro? Tell me. How do you earn it? 22-year-olds are driving